Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Nidhi Handa from Gurukul Kangli Vishwavidyalaya Haridwar. Today we are going to talk on module Conditional Probability Bayes theorem under the paper Quantitative Techniques for Management Decisions. After completing this module, you should be able to understand introduction, marginal probability, conditional probability, multiplication rule, Bayes theorem and problems, and summary. These will be the main topics which will be considered. First of all, introduction. We will start this introduction with example. Suppose all 100 employees of a company were asked whether they are in favor of or against paying high salaries to chief executive officers of US companies. Table gives a two-way classification of the response of these 100 employees. Table 1. Two-way classification of the responses of the employees. Table 1 gives the distribution of 100 employees based on two variables or characteristics: gender, male or female, and opinion in favor or against. Such a table is called a contingency table. In table 1, each box that contains a number is called a cell. Notice that there are 4 cells in each table uh, because one male or female, then favor and against. There are 4 cells. Table 1, each cell gives frequencies for 2 characteristics. For example, 15 employees in this group possess 2 characteristics. They are male in favor of paying high salaries to CEOs. We can interpret the number in other cells the same way. By adding the row of totals and the column of totals to table 1, we write table 2. Table 2, the two-way classification of employees. Suppose one employee is selected at random from these 100 employees. This employee may be classified either on the basis of gender alone or on the basis of opinion. If only one characteristic is considered at a time, the employee selected can be male or female, in favor or against. The probability of each of these 4 characteristics event is called marginal probability or single or simple probability. These probabilities are called marginal probabilities because they are calculated by dividing the corresponding row margins, totals for the rows, or column margin, total for the columns, by grand total. Now, marginal probability, as we already discussed, marginal probability is the probability of a single event without consideration of any other event. Marginal probability is also called simple probability. Listing the marginal probabilities, we take in favor and against, male, female, row wise and column wise. Probability of A in favor is because total is 19 divided by sum total is 100. So favorable is 19 and total number of items are 100. Probability of male is 0.60, that is 60 divided by 100. Probability of B, that is against. Probability of A is in favor, probability of B is in against, that is 81 upon 100 because 81 is the total column wise, and similarly probability of man and probability of female. Now suppose that one employee is selected at random. Further, assume that it is known that this selected employee is male. In other words, the event that the employee selected is a male has already occurred. What is the probability that employee selected is in favor of paying high salaries to CEOs? Male. This type of probability is called conditional probability. that is probability in favor for given male has already taken. Conditional probability. Now we will consider conditional probability. The probability that an event A will occur knowing that a certain event B has already occurred is called conditional probability of A for given B and is denoted by probability of A for given B. This is probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B, and if the probability is B when A has already occurred is to be denoted as probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. Example, the probability that a regular scheduled flight depart in time is 0.85 and the probability that it arrives in time is 0.80. The probability that it arrives and departs in time is 0.75. Find the probability that a plane arrives in time given that it departed on time. So for solution, we will take event of departure, then event of arrival, then event of both. So probability that it departs in time is probability of D, that is 0.85. Probability that it arrives in times is 0.80. Probability that it arrives and departs in time is 0.75. Required probability that a plane arrives in time is probability that given that A departed on time. Probability of A for given D is probability of A intersection D divided by D. That is a way to solve this question. Bayes theorem. Thomas Bayes, a renowned British mathematician, introduced the concept of inverse probability. This probability finds the probability of an event by taking into account a given simple information. This is called inverse probability because it consists of finding the probability of a probability. This is called posterior probability also, as it is calculated after information is taken into account. Bayes theorem is based on the formula for conditional probability. Again, coming back to Bayes theorem, when A1 and A2 are two events which are mutually exclusive, the two events cannot occur together and exhaustive also. The A1 and A2 are entire experiment. B is the sample point which intersects each of the A event as shown. Then part of B which is within A1 shows the area A1 and B, whereas the part B within the area A2 represents the area. So if we see in figure that event B can occur in combination with A1, A2, A3 and so on An. This is the base of Bayes theorem. Now first to define independent events also, let us take independent events. Also, the occurrence of one event does not change the probability of occurrence of other event is called independent events. So either probability of A for given B is equal A or probability of B for given A is equal probability of B, vice versa. Multiplication rule. The probability that events A and B happen together is called joint probability of events A and B, can also be denoted by probability of A intersection B or probability of A into B. The probability of event A1 given that B is probability of A1 when B has already occurred is probability of A1 intersection B divided by B, and similarly probability of A2 for given B. Since probability of B occur in combination with other two events A1 and A2, so probability of B is defined as probability of A1 intersection B and probability of A2 intersection B. And this is equal to probability of A1 intersection B is equal to probability of A1 multiplied by probability of B for given A and A1 and similarly for A2. Now up to this we have discussed the Bayes theorem for two events only. two events occur in combination with one event. Now suppose there are n events. Generalized form of Bayes' theorem is, suppose the events are a1, a2 up to an form a partition of a sample space, that is, the events ai are mutually exclusive and their union is S, the sample space. But now let B be any other event, then B occurs in combination with S, that is S intersection B is equal A1 union A2 and so on AN intersection B, or this can be written as A1 intersection B, A2 intersection B and so on up to AN intersection B and their union, where AI intersection B are mutually exclusive. Accordingly, probability of B is equal probability of A1 intersection B plus probability of A2 intersection B and so on. Thus, we will apply now multiplication theorem on this. So, probability of B can be written as probability of A1 intersection. In place of probability of A1 intersection B, we will write probability of A1 into probability of B when A1 has already occurred and so on up to for n events. On the other hand, for I, conditional probability of AI given B is defined by probability of AI for given B is equal probability of AI intersection B and divided by probability of B. Here, now after applying multiplication theorem, we use equation 1 to replace probability of B and use probability of AI intersection B to replace. So, probability of AI for given B is equal, AI is selected event, so in numerator probability of AI into probability of BAI and in denominator it is the probability of B which occur in combination with A1, A2, AN, or in form of summation it can be written like this. To summarize it, if an event B can occur only in combination with one of the n mutually exclusive and exhaustive events A1, A2, AN, then by actual observation B is found to have occurred, then that it was preceded by a particular event A1 is defined by 2. This is the Bayes theorem. Suppose the probabilities A1, A2 as well as conditional probabilities, probability of A1, AN are known. We are interested in finding conditional probability, that probability of B, probability of A1 for given B from the given information. This is possible with Bayes' theorem as follows. Probability of AI for given B is written as probability of AI intersection B divided by B, and this will after substitution this will enhance this result. Now example, an item is manufactured by 3 machines M1, M2, M3. Out of the total manufactured during a specified production period, 50% are manufactured on M1, 30% are manufactured on M2 and 20% on M3. If it is also known that 2% of item produced by M1 and M2 are defective, while 3% of these manufactured by M3 are defective. All the items are put into one bin. From the bin, one item is drawn at random and is found to be defective. What is the probability that it was made on M1, M2 or M3? Now start the solution. Let B is defined as the item is defective. A1, the item was made on M1, A2 is made on M2, A3 is for item produced on M3. It is an item is drawn at random. We know that a prior probability of A1 is given, probability of A2 and A3 are given. We also know that probability of B that the item is defective when A1 is selected, when the event A1 is selected, is as given 2%, that is 0.02. Probability of defective item when A2 event occur, that is also 2%, so 0.02. Probability of defective item when A3 is selected, that is 30%, that is 0.03. We are interested in finding posterior probability having known that item is defective. What is the probability that it was manufactured on M1, M2, M3? So M1 probability of A1 is 0.5 and probability of B when A1 is given is 0.02. So joint probability of A1 and B when A1 is given is 0.01. Multiply 0.5 by 0.02. That is probability of A1 multiplied by probability of B when A1 is given. Both are multiplied. Probability of A2 is given, probability of BA2 is given. Both will be multiplied. Probability of A2 and probability of B when A3 is given. This both will be multiplied and have the answer 0.0006. Now the probability that the item was manufactured on. Now put these values in the formula of Bayes' theorem. M1 is joint probability of the first branch divided by sum of the joint probability of all branches. So this is the formula for Bayes' theorem. This is the result of Bayes' theorem, and we put the values and have the answer. Next example, a company has two plants to manufacture scooters. Plant 1 manufactures 70% of the scooters, plant 2 manufactures 30%. At plant 1, 80% of the scooters are good standard quality, and at 2, 90% of the scooters are rated standard quality. A scooter is picked up at random and is found to be of standard quality. What is the probability that he has come from plant 1 or 2? Now, so we will solve this problem. Let A1 the event of drawing a scooter produced by plant 1 and A2 the event drawing a scooter produced by plant 2. Event of drawing a standard quality scooter either by plant 1 or 2 is denoted by E. Probability of A is 0.7, probability of A2 is 0.3. Probability that the event of drawing a standard quality scooter when A1, when the plant 1 is selected, is 0.8, and probability the event of drawing a standard quality scooter when it is selected from plant 2, that is probability of E when E2 has already occurred, is 0.9. Probability of E intersection A1. Now, according to the demand of Bayes' theorem, probability of E intersection A1 is written as probability of E when A1 has already occurred multiplied by probability of A1. So, probability of E intersection A2, this is probability of E when A2 is already occurred into probability of A2. So, this is 0.8 into 0.7, 0.56, and the other is 0.27. The probability that a standard quality scooter is chosen at random is manufactured by plant 1 is given by Bayes' theorem as probability of A1 for given E is, according to Bayes' theorem, probability of E divided when A1 has already occurred into probability of A1. Probability of divided by probability of E when A1 has already occurred into probability of A1, and similarly for A2 event. So this is the result. Similarly, we can obtain for probability A2 when E has already occurred by the same formula, by the same condition of Bayes' theorem. Next example, a box contains 20 cassettes, 4 of which are defective. If 2 cassettes are selected at random from this box, what is the probability that both are defective? Let us define the following events for this experiment. G1 is the event that first cassette selected is good, and G2 is the event that second selected cassette is good. D1 is the event that first cassette is defective, and D2 is the event that second cassette is defective. We are to calculate the joint probability of D1 and D2, which is given by probability of D1 and D2. First cassette is defective, second is defective. So this is as probability of D1 into probability of D2 when D1 is already occurred. As we know, there are 4 defective cassettes in 20. Consequently, the probability of selecting a defective cassette at first selection is probability of D1, which is 4 by 20, because 4 defective cassettes out of 20. To calculate the probability D2, when D1 is already given, we know the first cassette selected is defective because D1 has already occurred. Because the selection are made without replacement, therefore there are 19 total cassettes and 3 of them are defective. One is already go out at the time of second selection. Therefore, probability of D2 when D1 is already occurred will be 3 by 19. Probability of D1 is 4 by 20. Probability of D2 when D1 is occurred 3 by 19. Hence, the required probability is probability of D1 and D2 is D1 multiplied by D2, the product of both. The joint probability of D1 and D2 can be highlighted in tree diagram also. The conditional probability is already discussed. It is obvious from the formula for the joint probability that we know the probability of an event A and the joint probability of event A and B, that is A intersection B. We calculate the conditional probability of B for given A, that is probability of B for given A. These will be calculated as probability of G1 and G2, then probability of G1 and D2. G1 and G2 will be probability of G1 and multiply by probability of G2 when G1 is already occurred. Similarly, probability of G1 and D2 can be explained as probability of G1 multiplied by probability of D2 when G1 is already occurred. Third, probability of D1 and G1. This will be explained as probability of D1 multiplied by probability of G1 when D1 is already occurred. Then probability of D1 and D2. Probability D1 multiplied by probability of D2 when D1 is already occurred, like this. So probabilities will be given and the problem is solved. So students, let us now summarize what we have learned in this module. The probability of an event is subject to the condition that another event has already occurred is conditional probability, which is very important point, that event has already occurred. This type of probability opens many spheres for researchers to make inferences and decisions. It involves independent versus dependent probability, mutually exclusive versus mutually non-exclusive events, along with complementary events, which is again very important in Bayes' theorem. Bayes' theorem involves such type of problem. For example, the following table involves two-way classification of all scientists and engineers, at the same time male and female. So here again there are 4 cells: male, female, scientists and engineers. Scientists who are male, then scientists who are female. engineers who are male, then engineers who are female. So find one person selected is an engineer, and it is already given that a scientist is a person who is female. Then given a person is female, for given a male, the person is a scientist. Here conditional probability and dependent probabilities are involved. So in Bayes theorem or in conditional theorem, it is very important point is that that we select the event when another event is already happened. Thank you.